Hello, I'm No Kills, and today I'm going to be playing a game that was a favourite from my childhood, and totally by accident I just found out that they remastered it, so I'm a little bit late, but I'm gonna jump right into some quick matches because in the 90s, with dial-up, I couldn't really play this online, so it's sort of something that's been on hold for 30 odd years. So I'm pretty sure the order I want to be doing is power plant, barracks, ore, and then war factory. I think I can remember that much.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Training.
Build some men, do some exploring.
Training.
As with any game, knowing your surroundings is by far the most important thing you can do. You don't want to sit at your base and just build up your army and wait for the enemy to dictate terms.
Agreed. Acknowledge at once. Very well. Reporting very well. Agreed.
So that's good. Looks like I've only got 2 entrances into the base. I can't remember any of the maps except the original maps.
Construction complete. Building.
Get a war factory going.
Yes, sir.
See a little yellow man there.
Training. Unit ready.
Agreed.
Ah.
Agreed. Very well.
Somehow
Yes,
managed
sir.
to kill him even though he was defending, I guess. The armour actually works because on the original, the armour for the UK was bugged. It didn't apply the bonus. So it was effectively pointless picking England.
Construction complete. New construction.
So I'm going to go with
options.
5 light tanks to go have a poke at the enemy base. And then I'll focus on economy a bit, build some more
Construction complete.
ore refineries.
Building. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Their
Unit
base
ready.
isn't where I thought it was going to be.
Yes, sir.
Probably need a
At once.
radar
Ready.
dome to have a better idea of
Building.
what's going on, but the few games I've played already, every time I built one, I lost because it's money you could spend building tanks.
Construction complete.
I think especially
Unit
early on
ready.
you want
Building.
something to defend yourself
Building.
with.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Oh, I see him.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, I can hear rocket fire.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Let's see if I can get an ore truck.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
It does already have quite a few,
Affirmative.
so I'm probably behind on
Acknowledged.
economy, so I need to get rid of some of his ore trucks.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, so he's built ore
Acknowledged.
trucks instead of tanks.
Affirmative.
I outnumber him on tanks.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I believe that's all his ore
Unit
trucks.
ready.
Ah, yeah.
Mission
There we go.
accomplished.
Ah, so we both earned about the same amount of credits. I think I just put mine to better use on the tanks because he had 3 ore trucks and I think he only had 1 at that point. Maybe 2 if I got my second ore refinery down. So yeah, that's closer to leveling up my win-loss ratio.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building.
It's the same again, power plant.
Construction complete. New construction
Barracks.
options. Building.
Do some exploring.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
The last
Yes,
map
sir.
was quite small, so the benefit
Unit
is
ready.
greater if
Unit
you build
ready.
tanks straight away on a small
Training.
map.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
This map seems to be quite a bit bigger, so I
Reporting.
can afford not to
Agreed.
be quite so aggressive, I think.
Reporting. Very well. Acknowledged. Agreed.
Training. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Build some more men, as there's more angles to get
Construction
into
complete.
the base on this map.
New construction options. Building.
Oh, forgot the power plant.
Awaiting orders. Very
Means I'll be
well.
in low power when I build this,
Very
which will
well.
just slow things down a little bit. Yeah, I should mention I'm using the Q key to queue orders for my units, so when my units are moving and firing, it's because I'm holding down the Q key. When
Construction complete.
I click
New
the
construction
attack
options.
command, and then whilst
Silos
still
needed.
holding the Q key,
Building.
click somewhere
On
on the map,
hold.
and then your units will move to the location that you clicked while
Building.
still firing at the first target you selected. So it's very handy
Unit ready.
for online games.
Building. Construction complete. Unit lost. Building.
If you don't do it, you're at quite a big disadvantage.
Unit
Looks like
ready.
their base is where I think it
Building.
is.
Agreed. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Affirmative.
Building.
I don't know if 5 tanks is the optimum number to start with. It's just
Unit
the number I
ready.
like seems to be enough to get
Building.
rid of ore trucks or
Construction
anything else they
complete.
run into. If you build
Building.
more, you take too long, and then the enemy's
Unit
prepared.
ready. Building.
You could probably get
Construction
away with
complete.
4 or
Vehicle
maybe
building.
even 3 tanks.
Acknowledged.
But I like 5. And it takes a bit
No.
longer to get across the map, so I'm expecting this guy should be able to defend against me, but want to poke, see what he's up to.
Unit
So if he's
ready.
turtling, I really need
Building.
to poke quite hard, really. And if he's going to rush me, I need to get building tanks quickly. So we'll see what we
Unit
find
lost.
out. There is shortcut
Construction
keys
complete.
to zoom straight to your tanks, but I'm lazy. The scrolling's quite quick, so I end up scrolling
Unit
a lot.
ready. Building.
I shouldn't really.
Yes, sir.
It's not very efficient.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
There you go, you can see an ore truck.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yeah,
ready.
so he's got 2 war factories already, so he's going to be
Affirmative.
building a lot of
Unit
tanks, I
lost.
think.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
If you're wondering why I've left those
Unit ready.
tanks alive,
Building.
the ones with just a
Primary
tiny bit of
building
that,
selected.
a tiny little bit of health left,
Unit
it's so
ready.
that
Building.
he thinks he's got more tanks than he has, essentially.
Unit ready.
I know it's not the
Building.
most efficient use of my tanks, but
Unit
when he
ready.
comes to attack me, he'll
Building.
think he'll have more tanks than he will, because it'll only take a hit from each of my tanks
Unit
to
ready.
get
Building.
him down. So I don't know if that's
Unit ready.
an effective use or not.
Building.
It's just something I like to
Construction
do to try and
complete.
psych out the
Unit
opponent.
ready. Building.
So we've
Unit
got 3
ready.
war factories. That's
Building.
good enough to pump out
Unit
medium
ready.
tanks.
Building.
I've still got
Unit
4,000
ready.
credits left, so I'm not close
Building.
to running out of money yet.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
So if you
Building.
double click
Unit ready.
a unit,
Building.
it will select all units of that type
Unit
on the
ready.
screen.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative.
So I use that
Unit
quite a lot.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
But you can
Insufficient
obviously use
funds.
control 1 to put it in control group 1.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
But again, I don't really use them as much as I should.
Construction complete. Unit
It's just
ready.
handy if you want to
Building.
zoom straight to them, you can double press 1 and it will
Awaiting
zoom
orders.
to your selected
Unit
units like
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
that. So yeah, I'll take out his ore trucks. I think that's the safest bet because he's
Unit
got
ready.
quite the army.
Building.
So if I can take out his ore
Unit
trucks
ready.
before
Building.
Affirmative.
he can counter-attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
So yeah, he's got 4 ore trucks.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Yeah, so
ready.
at this point my opponent's probably quite
Acknowledged.
annoyed at me taking
Unit
out all
lost.
his ore trucks like that and then running
Unit
away.
ready.
A
Building.
bit cowardly, but now I should be able to
Insufficient
sustain a
funds.
larger army than him.
Unit ready. Building.
So I've got 6 ore trucks. Yeah, so
Unit
he's not going
ready.
to have...
Building.
Yeah,
Construction
he's
complete.
pumping out ore trucks, look,
Unit
but
ready.
he's stuck in his
Building.
tanks.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Go.
Unit ready.
Doesn't expect the
Building.
counter-attack there.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I do think it's more efficient to take out the light tanks first, as you want to reduce the number of guns your enemy has,
Building.
and medium tanks have got quite a bit more armour, so they take a bit
Affirmative.
longer
Ready.
to destroy.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
And the
Unit
light tank
ready.
guns are quite effective, really.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yeah, I think I've got him here. I don't think he's going
Unit
to
ready.
Affirmative.
come back from this.
Sufficient funds. Unit lost. Unit ready.
He needs to be targeting my tanks that are on red health.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
So I
lost.
think he was building an MCV,
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
so
lost.
take out that just in case he's not built it yet.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, he's putting up a valiant defence, but I don't see how he can come back from this.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Mission
And
accomplished.
there we go. Yeah, so it was closer than I thought credits-wise. He must have built an awful lot of harvesters that game, because I destroyed an awful lot, and he still kept up in credits.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Whoops. I forgot the barracks. Oh well, I hope it's not a small map. This is the problem when you start getting on a winning streak, you get a bit lazy. And when you get a bit lazy, that often means you're not in for a good time.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction
Wonder if this is the same
Training.
map.
Unit ready. Building. Training. Unit ready. Construction
Better put
complete.
some silos
Building.
down as I've not got a war factory.
Cancel. On hold. Building.
And of course, the power plant so I don't end up with low power.
Building.
Oh,
Yes,
bit of
sir.
a mess, the start of this game.
Agreed.
Thankfully it's not a small map, otherwise I'd probably be dead by now.
At once. Acknowledged. Agreed. Yes, sir. At once.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Building.
Probably a bit late for the 5 light tanks, but I'll do it anyway.
Unit ready. Building. Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders.
Building.
Have to say, the improvements they've made to this game are well worth it. It's only small little things like queuing up
Unit
units
ready.
and being able to see
Building.
more buildings on the
Construction
screen, but
complete.
it really makes
Building.
your quality of life while playing the game much better.
Construction complete.
I'm
Unit
glad
ready.
not much
Building.
else has changed, it's all pretty much identical. Like even the improvement in graphics is still,
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
you know, it still
Building.
looks the same as it did.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
So let's see what's
Unit ready.
happening
Building.
with my opponent.
Construction
Probably
complete.
ahead of me. Although I should have a
Primary
little
building selected.
advantage in credit, seeing as I had an early ore
Building.
refinery.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Take out his radar dome, that'll annoy him a bit.
Unit ready.
He hasn't,
Building.
don't know where his tanks are.
Unit ready.
He either doesn't have any or they're not here. But he really should have more tanks than I do.
Building. Training. Unit ready.
That'll affect his economy.
Training.
Surely I can't get his construction yard.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Ah,
Mission accomplished.
okay. I think that might have been a bit of a mismatch there. Luckily it happened when I forgot to do my usual build order, so yeah. That was a bit unfair, so I think I'll leave it there and hopefully I can do another trio of games in the future. Okay, thanks for watching.